How do you do, everybody? Welcome to basketball action as the new Trier Trevians take on the Vernon Hills Cougars in cross-conference crossover game. New Trier, one of the oldest schools in the league, been around since 1901 and been in the league since its founding. And New Trier and Vernon Hills, glad to have you. Vernon Hills, newest school in the Central Suburban League. Vernon Hills, this is the very first time Vernon Hills High School has ever played in this gym. And it will probably be the last time they play in it. Cougars joined the league when Waukegan left. They replaced Waukegan and went from the largest. Waukegan was the largest school in the Central Suburban League, and Vernon Hills is the smallest. Near side into the corner. Back up top on the rotation. Going for a three, no. Trevians with the rebound. And Jackson Monroe with the basketball. Gave it to Cohen. Now back over here near side. Tried to find it inside, no. They'll try again. And the shot short. Up top, going for the three. Yes, by Josh Kirkpatrick. New Trier, been around since 1901. Joined the Central Suburban League East here. Joined the Central Suburban League when the Suburban League collapsed. (1973), I believe that was the last year of it. 74 year was the first year that New Trier East joined the league. New Trier West joined in 67. So technically a New Trier team has been in the Central Suburban League since 1967. The league founded in 1964. Missed the first. Got the second. Canelos. Across the timeline. Monroe gave it off to Cohn, tried to back in, couldn't do it. And the shot, count it. And the foul, and a chance at three-point the hard way for Kirkpatrick. And gets it. Vernon Hills with the basketball. Central Suburban North versus Central Suburban South. Or if you prefer, large school versus small school. And blocked by Monroe. And try for the hook up. And now the strong arm up in it. Van Coyen, and now traveling. No basket. Kirkpatrick to Canelos. Canelos across the timeline. Up top, Cohen gave it off, and the shot up and in on the deuce by Geis on the baseline drive. Up top. Back up high, top of the key. No. Canelos. Geis. Dish it off. Monroe. The coin. And rolls it in. On the side. And the shot, no. Off the fingertips. Picked up by Cone. Over to Canelos. Canelos drives and scoops it up, no. And Monroe with the putback. That didn't work. Coming back. And going for the outside three. Nope, up over everything. And touched by the Trevians, I believe. And possession retained by Vernon Hills, I think. Trevians lead 12-1. And this year, particularly, I don't think scores really matter. Gets it in. Of course, parents always believe in that, so I will keep it. And I guess the players kind of do too, but the reality is, seeing how there isn't any playoffs or, power rankings and all that other stuff that is totally ridiculous. Just have fun playing, particularly this year. Over to the side. Fegan, rather. I knew I'd do it again. Kolak. And it was dished off by Cohn. Back to Kolak. Fegan. And the pass intercepted. Up top. On the rotation. And traveling. I'm a traveling man. Been a lot of places. This year we'll be doing a lot of games on YouTube. All the football and baseball games will all be on YouTube. Our broadcasts are tape delayed. Or delayed in any case. The school is doing a live broadcast, but mine is tape delayed. Up over everything. New Trier with the basketball. Toth. Back to Toth. Toth go for the three. Swishery for three. Up top. On the rotation. And strong arm, no. And player control fall. I'm not sure how that came about there, but winding down the first quarter here. Trevians with the big lead. Pekar now to the corner, going for the three. Yes, switchery for three. Fegan, I think, got that. Yep. Jake Fegan with the three. And up and in for the deuce. On the side. Now dish back. No. Trevians on the rotation. Fegan goes again. Switchery for three again for the sophomore, and the alley-oop at the end of the quarter. Trevians lead big time as we go to the second quarter. Trevians leading it by 16, 21-5. And Vernon Hills inbounds it. Up top, give you an idea on the size of these two schools. Basically, approximately, I think Vernon Hills is a little bit larger than just the freshman class at New Trier. And the three ball. Trevian lead cut to 13. Chang dished it off. And another three for Fegan. And stolen. Trevians with the basketball. Up ahead in tight. And no traveling by Noah Shannon. I think that's who that was, or was that Aiden Brayboy? I saw the 4 on the jersey. I didn't see the 2-4 or the 4-4. I'll get it here. With my luck, they're both out there. No, it was Aiden Brayboy. Up, no, high. To the corner and thrown away. Trevians basketball. Geis, Monroe, Cohn, Kirkpatrick, and Canelos check back in for the Trevians. I was thinking about this while we were talking about talking to the athletic director about Gates Gym being torn down, the up and in for the deuce here. And it dawned on me that in many ways, tearing down Gates Gym is like tearing down Chicago Stadium. I mean, they were both built. Actually, this is a year older than the Chicago Stadium was. Kirkpatrick off the fingertips. Geis takes the off-balance shot, hits it. in the corner, on the rotation. And going for the three. No. Dished off. Canelos to Geis. Back to Kirkpatrick, and that was over everything. Trevian saved it, though. Going again for the three, and that was a little short. And coming back to the baseline and knocked away. Trevians have it again. Up ahead, going for the three. Nope, bit short. Do a little run and gun here. Maybe they're getting set for the Evanston game. Evanston does a lot of fast break stuff. And we're at the half of the half here. Trevians lead at 20. Evanston does a lot of fast break. And New Trier may be trying to set a pace here, doing that a little bit here. Canelos. Gone. And bumped and fouled. And Kirkpatrick will inbound it. Monroe, gone. Backs him up and puts it in. Finn Cohen. Whoa. Close to forward and back. Nearly stolen. Cougars with the ball. And the foul. And Kirkpatrick with the foul. And Carlo Kolak checks in. And we had somebody else check in too, obviously. Oh, Fegan. Up top. Into the paint. Back out high. Into the paint, shot short. And New Trier Canelos up ahead on the drive, and Kirkpatrick short. The dish off maybe. And Jackson Monroe finishes it off with the deuce. And player control foul. Canelos across the timeline. Fagan, Kirkpatrick, Monroe up and in. No, in and out by Kirkpatrick. Up and heavy. Dished off and saved by Monroe, but picked up by the Cougars. Try for a fast break, up and no, but the foul, I believe. And it is a foul. And Canelos with the foul. Very quick ball game today. Nope. And Nick Chang checks in. And got one of them. Kolak gave it to Chang. Chang walks it across the timeline. Dish it off to Kirkpatrick. Cross court going for the three. No. Fegan, I think, went for that one. Up top. And going for the three back. Yep. Trevians maintained the big lead. Kirkpatrick gave it off to Monroe. Monroe steps back, takes the shot. Shot it short. In tied up and in. Strong armed in. And easy layup. In tight. Out high, going for the three. No. Off the fingertips, and Trevians have it. Chang puts it to the corner. Kirkpatrick in for Monroe. And off the fingertips of Fegan. And coming back the other way, up and in for the deuce. And a couple of unanswered points here. By the Cougars. 7 to be exact. Up and finally in. Finally got something inside. That was Fegan, I think, that did that. Up high and at the buzzer, wide. And we are at halftime. And Trevians still lead by 20 here as we go to the third quarter. The inbound. Bray Boy and a little miscommunication. Chang, Picard, Toth. Picard, back to Picard. Toth goes for the three. Nope, short. Picard got the rebound, kicked it back out high. Kolak, and now the one-handed shot, no. Try again the second time, and strong-armed in by Aiden Brayboy. Up top. To the side. Little razzle-dazzle attempt. That didn't work. Far side up top, Kolak. Brayboy inside for Kolak. And running up the paint, but Kolak couldn't finish it off. Up top, far side. Vernon Hills with the basketball. Trevians with the big lead. Going for the three. No. Rimmed it a little bit. Just kind of not enough oomph to it. Picard. Chang back to Picard. Picard goes up the paint, takes the shot short. And the up and down. So it's jump ball, possession arrow. On the side. Going for the long three, yes. Swishery for three. Ray Boy gave it off to Chang. Chang, one hand shot, no. Trying to force it. Coming back the other way. Up high. Little fadeaway jumper, no. Picar with the rebound. Trevians with the basketball. Up the paint, up and no. Rolled it over the rim and out of bounds. Last touch by the Trevians, and it's still Vernon, and it's Vernon Hills basketball here. The next game in real time is the big rivalry game, although it's not going to have the same feel to it. New Trier and Evanston. And off the fingertips on the deflection out of bounds, and it is New Trier basketball. And the half of the quarter timeout. Picar, corner, going for the three, no. Coming back. In the Central Suburban League, and I think it's only the Central Suburban League, they are playing for something, up and no, but the foul. And that is the winner of the conference will play in a 10-team tournament. Former New Trier coach Rick Malnati has organized the tournament. Kind of a version of a, if you will, a state championship, such that it is, although it won't count as that. Noah Shannon checks in for Carlo Kolak. And right now, New Trier, Glenbrook South, and Evanston are all in the running for that state championship, for that game. Sorry, it isn't state championship. My mouth moved faster than my mind. And Aiden Brayboy with the foul. Up top. Trying to back in. Nope. Toth. Nice passing. Couldn't finish it off. Brayboy with the shot. Into the paint, and the floater for the deuce. Inbound to Bray Boy. Back. Chang put it to the far side. Up top for Shannon. And going for the three. Yes, swishery for three. Jacob Toth with the three shot. Swishery for three. Up top. And in and out. Trevians with the rebound. That was Toth that picked it up. Chang. Up top. Bray Boy. Dribbled it to the side. Now into the paint. A little run and gun action. Scooped up and in by Nicholas Chang. Up high. Top of the key to the side. Going for the three. No. Pekar. I'll make it Chang. I'm sorry. Up and no. Rolled it on the rim. Chang. Put it to the far side. And trotted across the timeline. Bray Boy. Gave it off. Chang. Shannon. Toth. And the fadeaway jumper. Nice one. By Pekar. Stolen. And dribbled to the corner on a couple of bounces. Up and no. And Vernon Hills gets it back without any damage really being done. As we wind down the third quarter, swishery for three, and that'll do it for the third quarter. But the Trevians still with a big lead here. 47-24 as we start the fourth quarter. And Cole Handelman, first time we've seen him tonight. Up and no, and the foul. And Will Schmelter will go to the line. First time we've seen Will on the floor tonight. Will gets the first. And Mateo Miller checks in. Missed the second. Trevians got the rebound. Loose on the floor and then picked up by the Cougars. Vernon Hills, Central Lake County. This school would be sort of another way to describe it as Libertyville South. When they broke Libertyville, the Libertyville High School into two. They opened Vernon Hills. There's a shot for three from the corner. Mateo Miller with the three. Not too far from Hawthorne Mall and the Cuneo Estate and the and so forth. Route 60 and Waukegan Road. Make it Milwaukee. Up and nope. To the corner, going for the 3. Yes. Baseline left. 3 spot. Up top. Shannon tried to go underneath for Handelman, I believe that. Yeah, for Handelman. The long outlet pass. Up high. And the scoop up and in for the deuce. Handelman. And a couple of substitutions. Now waiting the wings for the Trevians. And Handelman goes for the 3. No. Up and count it. And the foul. Tell you how far back this gym goes. At the time that New Trier opened this place, the teams were known as the Terriers. Trevians with a whole bunch of substitutions here. Toth. Brayboy checked back in. And Chang. Off the fingers. Yep. Stepped out of bounds. Vernon Hills will hold on to it. Inbounded in the corner. Brayboy out there defending. Up and count it, and the foul. Brayboy give it to Chang on the rebound on the short free throw. Trevians moving around a little bit. And Toth goes for the 3. Swisheree for 3 for Jacob Toth. The scoring's been kind of rotated around a little bit here for the Trevians. But then again, a lot more floor time for some of them. And we've got the half of the quarter timeout. Trevians leading big time by 24. Oh, wide open, and Brayboy puts it on. To the side, going for the 3. Yes. Chang. Rotation again. Into the paint. Put it up short. But he got fouled. And Aiden Brayboy will go to the line. Hayden gets the first. And Mateo Miller, and Will Schmelter check back in for the Trevians. Got the second. Oh, it was Noah Shannon who got fouled and took the free throws. I just realized that when I saw Aiden go out there. Carlo Kolak has checked back in for the Trevians. Up top. And Trevian steal. Handelman. Give it to Kolak. Miller. Back to Miller. Miller tries to drive. Scooped it up. No. And nearly stolen. The fadeaway jumper, good for the deuce. Handelman across the line, gave it to the far side. And off the fingertips on the block, out of bounds. And headed for the field house down the stairs there. Handelman to Chang. Kolak. Back to Kolak. Kolak drives the paint, then dished it off. Chang goes for the three. No. And Handelman gets fouled. And Cole Handelman goes to the line. Winding this one down. Gets the first. And Noah Shannon checks back in. And missed the second, but Shannon got the rebound. Tried to find it into the paint, stolen back. Up and in for the deuce by Noah Shannon. Strong arming it in. Cross court and threw it away. Handelman. Up top, Shannon. And a little indecision and had it knocked away, but out of bounds. Making a foul on Noah Shannon. And Kolak checked back in. On the side, going for the three. And that was way off. Handelman. He's got a lane to on the breakaway and the deuce. On the side. And trying to dish in the pass. Knocked away by the Trevians. And the Cougars retain possession here. Up top and deflected away, but the Cougars still retained it. Now stolen. Handelman. Back up top, Kolak. Shannon. And pulled back out. Into the paint. Try again, and the shot. And the foul. And And Will Schmelter, is that? Yeah, it looks like it. Missed the first. Got the second. And stolen. And I think that's just about going to do it here. Handelman walks it across the timeline over to the far side. Back up top, Handelman. To the corner. Back up top. I think the Trevians just stalling out the clock here. And that'll do it. And the new Trier Trevians are victorious. Final score 67-38 over the Vernon Hills Cougars. Join us for our next sports action on the network, which is the New Trier Evanston game coming up in real time this Friday. And for all of us here at the network, hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more sports action. And we say, as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation. All rights reserved.